Hello, and I hope your day is finding you happy and well. And if not, don't worry, it's only temporary because things don't stay the same. This is Grandy Sunshine, and I'm new to the scene. Recording, streaming, videos, the whole thing. But I'm down to give it a try and see what kind of things I can share with fellow simmers. If you have any suggestions, please don't be afraid to hit me up and let me know. And constructive criticism is always welcome. But be nice. So, what I have for you today is my first video. And my first video will be for a collab that I got myself into, not understanding what it was, but willing to still complete the challenge, although it may be of poor quality. Here on the screen you see my sim self, Grandy Sunshine. I thought it'd be appropriate to go ahead and introduce you to my sim self very quickly. And so with that, say bye-bye, Grandy Sunshine Sim. All right. Let me go ahead and bring it up. I thought I had it. Don't know where it went. Let's see. There we go. And while I go ahead and let this load, I'm going to give you a little rundown of what my collab is going to be of. And here she is. I have been a part of this collab for a few days, and I have been doing lots of studying so I could try to get it as close as possible to good for my audience. Now, of course you see it, just a random always generated sim. I get her quite a bit, so I went ahead and started removing items from her. And as I go along, I'm going to kind of move this forward so that you can see it, and we're not on here for as long as my hour-long video. Now, I do have some custom content that I have installed on her, and I will link those in the video and credit those who have made it. I am also still kind of noob at the custom content world, but not so new I can't figure it out. Now I'm partial to green eyes, as you'll see, because most of my sims will end up with green eyes, something I try not to do as often. And I do believe later in the video, as you will see, I changed them to a custom content eye. I have a list of the ones I did here, and so that custom content eye is, well, let me see. Okay, I'll have to find it. I'm sorry. I don't have it right up here for us to look at, but I did add it. So if it is not in there, it will be in the links to all of my different custom content on the video. There we go. Okay, as you can see, going to adjust her face a little bit and give her a little bit more of a unique look. There we go. I start playing with these eyebrows just a tad and giving her a new look. One of the things I found is that while I was building her, my family had come in, and some of them will give their input. So sometimes the looks or the hairstyles might not be what you would think, but I like to take their input and incorporate it. They're very big on being creative themselves. And try not a little bit of a facial characteristics to see if I'm gonna like them. Hey, there we go. And I think I'm gonna leave that little beauty mark there because she really does deserve it. There we go. And now I'm going to go ahead and start looking to see what hairstyle would fit somebody I would feel that represents a justice card. And when you get the justice card, it represents things that you need to set to balance. Sometimes your life may be a little off balance, and it just brings insight to you to say, what could you do to balance your life more in times of turmoil or distress? And it may be big stress, it may be little stress, but it may not even be stress. It just might be things that are all too good that need to be balanced out. In that process, you kind of need to be reminded. We get lost and we start doing things that, well, we don't think about. All right. Another thing is I tried to find a custom content that was. Oh, let me go ahead and mute this one. There we go. Sorry about that. I had music playing whenever I recorded my video. Excuse me. So, as you can see, she's going through all these different hairstyles. So we're looking for something that's going to suggest a person that you would look at and say, okay, I think she'll be, or he would be able to be a judge and make things more balanced for us. And as you can see, I was having a hard time finding a hairstyle, but I finally did. Okay. What are we going to do here? Fix those thighs just a tad. Give her... Now we're going to look into some outfits. What would someone with the title of Justice wear? Now, as we go along, you're going to see that I went ahead with the custom content gown I picked. And this one's a little boring. So one of the things I need to do is be a little more choosy about some outfits that I like. So I went ahead and I moved along to her makeup, see if I could give her a bit of flair, but subtly. And as you can see, now this is great. I found this custom content. It's Toxic Sweet Dreams Crown, and I'll put the link as well. And I thought this is going to do great because one of the three things that you see on Justice on the tarot, in the tarot cards, most likely is going to have a crown, the scales, and a sword. Nice dress. I think we should put this one in purple. It really brings out the colors. Just really pop with her. So I'm going to change that up too, huh? Yes. Okay, so that's going to work better. Now we got the crown in there. That's one of the essential things you notice on, like I said. most justice cards, is they have a crown of some sort. Now there were some tiaras that I had looked at and chose not to download, and if I had it to do over again, I might actually choose one of those. I wasn't really impressed with the way the bow tie sits up on her face and on her chin, but it also still speaks what I needed it to speak. So we're going to go ahead and just leave that crown right there and leave it in that color. And what do you think of those earrings? I chose them to represent the scales for justice. I like those. Now, there's her sword. And that sword represents mind and listens. You know, the reason, logics, and facts. That's what she is about. Reason, logic, and facts. And she is a Libra. Look at her. She's just really coming to. And most of the rest of this, I actually went and tried some more hairstyles on now that I had her put together. But I also went through and set up several of her other outfits to really kind of represent what I felt her personality would be in those mindsets of play, of formal, and tried to stay where I was incorporating all of her necessary items. There we go. So I really wasn't sure if that's the hairstyle I wanted to use, and then I really decided I was going to get comfortable with it. What about this makeup? That is wild. Poor thing. Here we go. Now, her eyes are no longer green, as you can tell. They are a cool steel-like blue. And don't y'all wish they would have some more blushes? I do. I do wish EA would come up with just a tad bit more makeup. But that's why we have custom content. Until we get more from Max's. Let's see here. I think I really don't like that color there. Let's try a different. Here we go. Okay, that's going to be alright, I guess. She's got really pretty lips, I think. Here we go. Let's see. Nah. Let's leave her like that. A little bit more of... Yes. That looks good on her. So let's see what else we got here. There she is. Those shoes. Yes. I like the shoes. They really kind of tie in that crown. And now we're going to go ahead and move along. We're going to get the Renaissance sim, because I feel that she really needs to kind of have a knowledge all the way around to be one that doles out justice and can balance things. So she's going to have to be self-assured, and we're always going to have to be up to date on things. So of course a bookworm would be necessary. And then, well, material, because she really needs to understand the material aspect of the world as well, because, well, other Sims are going to need that kind of balance. We can't have all good without a little bit of greed, right? So we're going to give her husky kind of voice. Let's see. If I go back. Let's see. Maybe hear her voice a little bit. Have the radio on. Do apologize.
Proud.
Hmm.
Quimba.
Here we go. Okay. All right. Ooh, that's all.
Grashi. Yabanzesco. Planet. Lathoro. Mayboon. Grash.
There we go.
Combe Bayisharao.
That's
Yabahorm Agonal.
okay. Now let's see what kind of walk did I give her. I believe I gave her a bouncing. No, I think I left her with a normal walk. Let's name her.
Ah.
All right, now Justice Tarot. That's what I named her. I felt it would just really go with the collab. I'm not sure what everybody else is doing, as this is my first collab. All right, so the rest of the video shows me picking out her outfits for the rest of her personality, getting her nails done, and really just bringing it down to making sure that she was representative of justice. Her card is number 13 in the Major Arcana. And these little random outfits that got thrown on there, I did change up. Alright. And as we click through, you can kind of get an idea of where I went with her look and kind of kept her very balanced and classy. I think she's very pretty. Alright. One more outfit. Here we go. Yes. And then, there she is. Again, thank you for watching my video. I hope you enjoy this collab, and may you have a very happy Halloween. Keep it safe, and may all you witches' New Year be a bright and blessed be one. Grandy Sunshine, over and out.